for the past year and a half and for about the next 2 years of my life is dedicated to a project called Caught Doing Good, which is going to be all about going into the third world and going into places where people don't usually go and finding good that's being done and documenting it and sharing it with the world. Obviously, as you're watching me right now on YouTube, you know what social media is. You know the power of social media. You know that there's Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and all these ways to connect people that are in completely different places with what's going on in a different place. So I want to go into places where there's a lot of bad and find the people that are doing good there and connect them with people in completely different places. I just think that that is a good thing to do. So you can imagine how happy I was when I found out that the creator of Twitter himself, Jack Dorsey, is using his 33rd birthday as a tool to try to get water to people in the third world that don't have water to drink.
1 billion people don't have access to clean water, so that's 1 in 6 people in the world.
So I followed the rabbit trail down a little bit and I found out that Jack Dorsey, the guy who created Twitter, was actually supporting something called Charity: Water, which is a charity that gives water to people that need water to drink. Okay, so I followed the rabbit trail down a little bit more and I found out that there's this guy named Scott Harrison, and this guy is the guy that created Charity Water, and he is the source of what intrigued me quite a lot. So let's check out my little rabbit trail trip that I went on. So I went into my Twitter and I clicked on Jack's little bit.ly link here, and it came to this page, and I looked at it and I saw that Jack had given himself 1,976. I guess that's the year he was born, 1976 maybe, and he gave that much money to his charity here, to the Charity Water. And then I checked out this video, and you should do the same thing here as well.
It all started with a birthday party.
It's all about how it started, this birthday campaign thing. And this guy, Scott Harrison, I looked into him and I found information about Charity Water, and they wrote me here on Twitter and they told me about this video. And this video here is information about how Charity Water started. It's a speech that Scott Harrison gave, and I found it very interesting, so I recommend that you check it out too. Check out the whole video. I'll put a link in the sidebar. So let's see a little bit about who Scott Harrison was a long time ago.
For about a decade in New York, I ran parties at nightlife and at nightclubs.
Okay, and then Scott Harrison, this guy, he got into something called mercy ships. Now, what is mercy ships? I don't know.
Anyone here heard of mercy ships?
But I do know that my mother, who is the most wonderful, pure-hearted, good person that I have ever come across in my life, has been a big fan of mercy ships, and it's one of her dreams to be on mercy ships, and she really, really very much supports mercy ships. So, something about that clicked in me. Oh, my wonderful, very, very good person mother is in support of this, and this guy is in it. There's connections, and I think this sounds good.
I mean, there's 1 billion people without water. You know, we've helped 670,000 people. That's like 0.6% of the problem.
So I highly recommend that you go to the bit.ly link that I'm going to give you in the sidebar, and I'll put it right about here as well. Go to that link and donate $33 or $333 or however much that you feel that you would like to donate to help support Jack Dorsey, the guy who created Twitter and who's created a wonderful social tool that we should all be grateful for because it gives us a lot of wonderful information. So this guy, support him, support Scott Harrison, support people, and most of all, support the people in the third world, in Africa and India and Haiti, in all these places where they don't have water and we're giving them water. Send them some water.
Wow, I got a well.
Because they just need to drink some water, you know?